The Yeedi Vac Max. Yeedi, what a name for a company. They sent me a vacuum cleaning mopping robot that comes in at a price tag of 270 euros, but I've actually also seen it for 230 euros, and he has an optional automatic emptying station that can be bought for another 200 euros. Let's find out what this little Stormtrooper looking guy can actually do in terms of taking one more everyday task out of your hand. As a full disclaimer, I was sent this unit for review purposes by its manufacturer Yeedi. They have no saying in what my opinion is on this review. They haven't seen the video before it went live on YouTube. Everything I say and do is my sole opinion, and for my channel size I made a really good deal in terms of money. They paid me for creating this review, so it's a win-win, I guess. What do you get when you open up the package for the first time? Paperwork. Lots of paperwork. One side brush, and this is a tad weird to me since this robot is the only one that I've used so far with only one side brush instead of two. We also get a docking station where the bot drives to after a hard day of working in the cleaning business to recharge and relax for a couple of hours until he is ready to work another shift in this never-ending loop of work and recharge, work and recharge, work and a recharge. And the last item in the box is a few disposable mopping pads as well as one that can actually be reused after trying and cleaning it. It's pretty bare bones, but I like it when they concentrate itself more on the bot instead of a lot of accessories. The bot itself is quite stylish. The white finish in combination with the black outside is a nice touch that a lot of tech products these days strive for. Sony made that look mainstream, and now, just 2 years later, the cleaning bot design harmonizes greatly with my coffee machine. What a great world we are living in. Opening up the trunk of the Vac Max, we find a small brush knife that is great for cleaning out dirt and dust as well as cutting hairs that tangle themselves around the main brush on the underside. Let's take a closer look at the Vac Max and its features. Therefore, let's bring in the black bars and turn on all the lights. It's cinematic feature time. The Yeedi Vac Max. Sporting a powerful 3000 Pascal suction power 4-step cleaning system, eliminating pet hair, grumps and dirt in no time. He loves to drive around different surfaces such as carpet, wooden floors or tiled floors, and with its intelligent carpet detection sensors auto-detects the appropriate cleaning method for your carpet. With its super flat design, he's able to go under almost every furniture in your home, and with its visual mapping technology, being a combination of sensors, cameras and gyroscope data, he maps your home to avoid constant bumping and spotty cleaning like a champ. But suction isn't his only passion. He also likes wiping your floor with its combined 2-in-1 suction and whipping mode, double cleaning your house in one go for 200 minutes straight without any recharge. He sports a very generous 420ml dustbin as well as a 240ml water tank. But wait, there is more. The Vac Max also comes with its own app that lets you create separated rooms, cleaning schedules as well as virtual boundaries, and it can be controlled by voice, featuring Google Assistant and Amazon's own Alexa, which I am actually not using since I'm not really a fan of voice activated things. Microphones listening to you constantly is something I'm not really into. Let's set Mr. Shiny White in motion, and I will come back at you after 1 week of use telling you how it went and what's my conclusion on the Vac Max. 1 week later. I let him do its job every day at the same time, roughly at midday, and he performed actually quite good. He had no problem in getting rid of dirt or dust. I dropped a bit of coffee powder and he also cleaned that without any problem. What I found out while testing the Vac Max is that most of its suction power is actually counterproductive when you only have a wooden floor or tiles. The highest of the 3 suction strengths is very useful for high pile carpets. On everything else, it just blows away the dirt to the sides, shoving it into lanes that have already been cleaned or to one edge of the room. I've found the lowest strength to be ideal for use on my wooden flooring. I'm used to having a laser guided vacuum bot that mapped my room while it's actually driving, organizing my room into different segments and then driving lines inside those segments to clean them, moving to the next when he's actually finished. The Vac Max, on the other hand, does not have a laser guided system. Instead, he relies on its combination of front sensor technology, its upside camera and a gyroscope. I was actually worried that he would be an upgraded, chaos robot driving around without any kind of plan, but instead I'm quite surprised that he is half smart and half dumb. He maps out the room and then begins driving some lanes inside of those mappings, trying to actually avoid some objects, ramming into others, but it's much better than I've expected him to perform. He's kinda rough with some things, bumping into stuff sometimes still makes me, nervous. But in the week or so that I've used him, I've never had any kind of accident actually happen. Except one time where he tried to actually kidnap my lamp. I guess cables are still the biggest enemies of cleaning robots. Mopping, on the other hand, worked really flawlessly. I bought myself some cleaning fluid to drop into the water tank to get a bit more cleaning power while he was mopping my floor twice a week. Mopping always sounds like those suction mop combination robots can do both, when in real life most of what they do is having a constant water flow into its mopping pad, dragging that actually behind them to give the floor a wet coating. If you have any kind of older markings on your floor, you still have to use either your own hands or you need to get a dedicated mopping robot with a tail shaking function instead. But having some fluids on the ground or a not that old coffee stain, the Vac Max is able to cope with that easily. Now at last, let's have a look at the app for a second as well. I like the looks and the UI design of it. It's pretty simple, very clean, and you can actually see everything you need without getting into dozens of sub-menus to figure it out. Scheduling tasks was very easy, and after the first cleaning run, he auto-mapped my complete room. I could then just get in, label my rooms differently with different names, and from then on I could just tell him to clean only the bathroom or the kitchen or the storage and so on. Really intuitive and well-designed function that works better than what my other bots could actually do. And I'm also very impressed with its battery runtime. He did 2 40-minute cleaning runs, one time for suction and one for mopping, and he still had more than half of its battery life left. 200 minutes is ridiculous, especially for having a 50 square meter apartment only. In the end, I only have one real and one rather small gripe with the Vac Max. The real one is him only having one brush on its side, making him a bit clunky, and he often has to retreat the same path once more, but coming from the other side so that he can actually clean everything. Other robots with 2 brushes are, and I wouldn't say better, but more intelligent because they only have to do the route once. This by no means is a fault, but something that I noticed in having used a 2-brush robot before. And the smaller gripe that could hopefully be removed or at least lessened through a software update is the hard bumping that a Vac Max often does. It could be a bit softer, to the touch when doing its job. Other than that, I really like the small guy. He is, small. He is very quiet, he cleans precisely, mops precisely, and can be upgraded to a bigger robot when you actually buy the vacuum station. And all of that for 270 euros or even less when he is on sale is a really good argument in getting yourself the Yeedi Vac Max as your first or your next cleaning robot. I'm thinking of ordering the vacuum station sometime in the future, and if you are interested in how this actually turns out in combination with the bot, then feel free to drop a comment below and I will maybe do another video on that topic. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Leech and I'm off writing the next scripts. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. There are plenty more of this type of content and many other things available for you to watch. Have a great day, see you around, and goodbye.